All right. Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to my apostles, to the bishops, to the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect. All right, Shalom. And, this lesson is going to be, pretty much, I want to make this lesson based around the brother's testimony. The brother out there in L.A. who, got assaulted by some, faggot-ass, bitch-ass nigga who ultimately is going to be destroyed. But that's what this lesson is going to be based off of, just the brother's testimony. Very heavy testimony. Baba Kushai, y'all brothers go and, watch this brother's testimony. I actually saw it on the Elder Muwatta on his channel. But I believe, Salakia, let me take this off real quick. I believe the brother's channel is Doomsday Prophet, GMS. So y'all brothers go and check the brother's video out, watch and subscribe. I got to go and subscribe myself. But very heavy testimony and just a reality check, man. At the end of the day, especially, the elder brothers, brothers that's been in this thing, for quite some time. We understand what we're involved in, man. Of course, beginning with the apostles, the bishops, the elders, all the way down to brothers who've been in this thing for at least almost 9 to 10 years. I believe the brother said he was he's been in the faith for 8 years. So that brother, he's getting up there. At the end of the day, we understand what we're involved in, but the Lord still gives us reality checks, man. Right? Just showing that, hey, we can be touched, and it's to the Lord's discretion if he wants to deliver you from it or not. And ultimately, you can, we know that we're going to be martyrs, and we know that the whole world hates us. We know what we're up against. The brother made mention that the head brother, Elder Muwatta, the head of the L.A. camp, he goes into it all the time saying, hey, at the end of the day, we got to know what we're involved in, man. This thing is deadly serious. And it is. And this is just a just another reminder, that, we can be touched. But at the same time, the Lord shows us that he's with us, man, because he delivered this brother. And the water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for delivering this brother. And, ultimately just using this brother as an example of, showing us what we're involved in and that we can be delivered out of any situation. I myself, a couple of years ago, I had an incident I was involved in a fire that could have been, deadly. And if the Lord wanted to, he could have took me out, but he didn't. He spared me. And, I got hit with a few flames, but I'm still standing, all through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And the Lord just constantly gives us, situations to let us know what we're involved in, and also that he's with us, man. So just through the spirit, I have a few precepts. I don't plan on this lesson being too long, but y'all was listening to the brother's video, man, and of course it just moved me just to understand the times we're in, man. As a matter of fact, I'll get that first. Ephesians 5:16. I'll start at verse 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Right? In the word circumspect, when you go into it, ultimately derived from the word circle, meaning around, and spec meaning to look. Right? That's where they get the word spectacle from. Right? To look. And we're supposed to be constantly watching our surroundings, man, at all times. We got to understand that we're behind, and I'm speaking to myself before I speak to anybody, whoever needs to hear this, man. Right? We got to make sure that we're walking circumspectly, keeping our heads on a swivel, paying attention to our surroundings, because we understand that we are behind enemies. We're behind enemy lines, and we're the number one threat. Like the brother said in this lesson, we are the number one threat to this devil's system, right? We know that we're being tracked, we're being watched, monitored at all times, but it's all good because Yahweh Shema Shai is the one who's ultimately watching and controlling all things, even the devil. Okay, so we got to always remember that. But we're in dangerous times, man, and we know that, and we know what we're involved in. Second Esdras chapter 7. I'm gonna start at verse 56. For while we lived and committed iniquity, we considered not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. The whole reason why we died is because we transgressed the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai, so we had to be punished, right? But at the same time, the good news is we're at the end of our punishment. But you know, we're still gonna have to go through things, man. And we're coming into that time to where we're about to enter into Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation. We're going to be tried. We're going to be tested on many different ways, man. Physically, mentally, right? Brothers can get snatched up. You know, it's going to get real out here very soon. So these other Israelite camps that are out here bullshitting, they're going to get that major reality check soon to come. But of course, here at Great Millstone, beginning with our apostles, elders, bishops, on down, we know what we're involved in. You're not going to see us sugarcoating shit. We're letting you know that things are about to get ugly. Okay, when you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, things are going to come with that, man. Right, a whole lot of so-called unwanted attention, right, is going to come our way. But if you know what you're up against, that gives you an advantage, man. Even if we got to be martyrs, man, like it says in Revelation 2:10, even unto death. I'm going to hold that on deck. And I'm going to finish this out first. Okay, so let's go back. Because we know what we signed up for, man. Right? And if we don't, we're going to find out very soon what we signed up for. Okay, for the ones that don't know. For while we lived, 2nd Esdras 7 and 56. For while we lived and committed iniquity, we considered not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. Right? But see, we're coming into a times where we're about to get that victory over death. Right? The only reason why we, die and have to be put to death is because we transgressed our Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? But see, now we're coming into a time to where the Lord is getting ready to perfect us. And once he perfects us, we're never going to go off, and he's not going to have a reason to put us to death, man. So we just got to go through what these times that we're in now, and endure it. And hey, look, we almost up out of here, man. So we're coming into that time to where things are about to get real. Things are about to get physical. We're about to be, persecuted on a very high level. Okay, so if you ain't counting the cost, man, you're going to be like a deer in headlights, man. That's why in Isaiah 33:6, it tells us that with us having the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai, and the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai, that's what's going to keep us stable in these times. Verse 57, then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle. So you got to understand that we're in a spiritual war. We're in a battle, right? We're in a spiritual war against the enemy, okay? And we're behind enemy lines. Okay, this devil, he's still in power. He's at the end of his power, his rulership, but he's still in power. He still can put his hands on us, man. And put hits out on us, because that's really what that was, involving that beautiful brother in L.A., man, right? That was a hit, okay? But at the same time, Esau failed, man. You failed, okay? And you're gonna fail in the whole grand scheme of things, you fucking devil, And we understand that they're watching us, they're listening to us. Well, listen to this, man. Your time is coming very soon, Red Man. Esau, your time is coming. Okay, it don't matter who you send at us. It don't matter even if some of us are put to death because of a hit that you may send out on us. You still gonna lose, nigga. Okay, so it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. So the condition of the battle. It says, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. Okay, and this is a spiritual fight that's going on, man. When you find out that you're a Hebrew Israelite, there's more to it They just knowing that you're a Hebrew Israelite, and then you just, in the world just saying, oh yeah, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. And you still, eating abominable foods and living how you want to live. And that ain't what this is about, man. Right? The Lord is calling us back into our remembrance, right? The Lord has brought us back to our inheritance of who we are. And this is a lifestyle, man. And we understand, too, that this devil, he hates the fact that we've been awakened. Okay? But it ain't nothing that he can do about it. But if you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, man, a light comes with that, man. So these, false Israelite camps, the heads of these false Israelite camps, they're going to get a lot of people put to death, okay, because they're not preparing their congregation for, the real troubling times that we're coming into, man. I just read in Ephesians, the 5th chapter, that the times are evil, right? Ephesians, I think that was 5 and 17, I believe. Ephesians 5 and 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil, right? So we're in evil times, man, troubling times, okay? So at the end of the day, we got to understand how to move out here, man, right? We got to be circumspect. Verse 58, that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, which that's what we're about to get. We're about to get the victory over death, over our chief enemies, right? The heathen, the other nations, okay, over this flesh. Right? That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. Right? We're looking to obtain salvation, man. Okay? So this is the condition of the battle, right? But we're not to fear these things, man. We understand what we're up against, right? Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Right, we know that we got suffering coming as far as physical suffering, mental, whatever the case may be, man. But we understand that the Lord is with us, and that these things must happen; they must come to pass, man. Okay. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried and have tribulation 10 days. Right, we're going to be cast into some of Esau's, concentration camps, internment centers, re-education centers. Right, hey, you see how Trump is going around talking about deporting, mainly talking about Jake, right? Deporting Jake. We can get caught up in that, man. Okay, and get sent to wherever, Guantanamo Bay or whatever these devils have in store. But see, this devil doesn't understand that the Lord is the one that's orchestrating all of this. See, really, this devil is being used to try our faith. Okay, so this devil don't even realize that, man. So when it comes to Esau, man, he's done, man. Okay, the Lord just using your ass just to try our faith, man. Showing you who the Lord really is dealing with, man. And once he's done with, using your red ass, you're going into slavery 1,000 years, my man. So it's over for you. You see? Goddamn fucking devil. And you wicked ass niggas that want to do Esau's bidding, may Yahweh Shem Yahushua bring the worst judgment possible upon you, you and all of your loved ones, your households. May Yahweh Shem Yahushua make you fucking suffer, man. For all you bitch ass niggas that want to sell out to this damn devil, man. Fuck you niggas, man. And that's and I mean that with every ounce of my being, man. Fuck you niggas, man. You sell out niggas. You sell out niggas in Israel that sold out up under that 501c3 charter. Fuck all you niggas, man. May Yahweh Shem Yahushua destroy you niggas, man. Okay, because hey, look, this is a real battle. Okay, and you doing the bidding of our enemy makes you our enemy. And first and foremost, it makes you an enemy to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And any enemy that is of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is our enemy as well, man. Okay. So it says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried and have tribulation 10 days for a particular period of time. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So we're fighting for our crown, man. Okay, we're fighting for the Lord, so that ultimately the Lord will deliver us when it's all said and done. And that's what we want, man. Okay, so it's benefits to suffering, man, and going through what we're going through. Okay, let me grab this. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Now, when I was listening to the brother's testimony, and Salakia, brother, if you happen to watch this, I forgot the brother's name, Salakia. But when you listen to the brother's testimony, that brother wasn't in no woe is me spirit. He wasn't in no type of spirit to where, you know, his faith was shaken. If anything, that brother's faith is even stronger, and you can feel his faith and his energy through his lesson, and it energized me and strengthened my faith even more, man. You know, so whenever certain things happen to you, man, don't think that it's, you know, a strange thing, man. This is all through the Spirit. But rejoice inasmuch as you are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. So we're about to get that victory, and we're about to, you know, show the whole world what time it is, man, and what true nobility and royalty looks like, man. You know, but that, you know, that's pretty much my my lesson. Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying and inspiring. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Wadash. Double honors to my apostles, to the bishops, to the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect. Until next time, Shalom.